I always watch these back and I'm dreadfully sad with, there's always just like a bit of my hair. It's usually here. And I'm just watching this bit the whole time going, sort it. And I'm just willing my hands up to go. And I never do, yeah, I never do. How am I looking today? Looking alright?
Well, I don't want to say yes and then you watch and go, he lied.
But
I don't know what you mean because it's your insecurity, not mine.
I'm definitely in my normal state, let's say that. They're used to it by now as well, I think.
Nobody watches anyway.
Some people watch.
Yeah, but
not the majority.
The minority, big time. To the point where I was thinking the other day, I was like, why do we even bother filming it?
Yeah, I know. Why do we actually still fucking...
It made sense when we were putting out the clips, but we don't do that anymore.
I know.
We should do that.
We definitely should do that.
I spent
we'll
like
back to that,
6 hours last Monday editing clips.
From your special?
Special, crowd work from Monkey Barrel, just a bunch of stuff. And I was like, oh, this is so much work.
Yeah. And here's the thing. When it's the idea and the novelty, it's really exciting. It's really exciting when you start the new thing. And then just when you're in it and you're just like, I feel like it makes me go, I shouldn't be doing this. This isn't my skill.
It's a full-time bloody job I'm doing at the minute.
Yeah, this is not my skill.
Yeah, just no time for anything, really.
But it's weird. It's so weird. You see, like...
I've been playing a game on the PlayStation for, I'm going to say 5 or 6 months now and not finished it.
You would have usually just fucking bashed that out in a couple of weekends. Yeah. But it's so weird that, innit, when you see like new comedians rocking up to gigs with like a camera and you're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
And they're like, content's king. And I'm like, be shit for 2 years.
Yeah,
just be shit for 2 years.
I hate, there's some clips of me, in fact, I spoke about this because the special's out now. Plug that.
Doozy.
Yeah.
Is it the name? Is it a review? Both.
Bingo. But now, because of that, it's now recommending other videos with my name in.
Yeah.
You're getting my Chortle student video from 2011 and 12, Scottish Comedian of the Year from 2012.
Yeah.
And I don't stand by a lot of that material.
Really?
Yeah.
I think
it's not like...
That's funny you say that.
I'm not saying the N-word.
Yeah, it's not that you don't stand by it because of what you're saying in it. You don't stand by it because you look at it and go, I'm so much better than this now.
Yes. Well, there's also bits that I'm not pleased with.
Oh, because of the racials?
Not racials, no. God, no.
Also, like, I've just coined that term, and you immediately go, not because of the racials.
Yeah, well, I've got to speak your language sometimes so that you know what I'm on about.
No, not the racials, you fool.
No, there's just like little words that I wouldn't use anymore.
Yeah.
The R word. I think we spoke about this last time.
Yeah. I'm thinking about just starting that up. I'm going to be using that for the first time.
It was just like 2011, 10, up to I'd say 14.
Yeah.
Jim Jeffries was very prevalent, and you've seen it in a lot of new acts. They would go for the shock joke.
Yeah.
And one of the common punchlines back then was you would say, and then I raped them.
Yeah.
So that was the calling card of the edgy fucking comic.
Yeah.
We call them edgelords now. We didn't call them that back then.
Edgelords, is that what we call them?
That's
I
what we
haven't
call
heard
them.
that. Yeah,
You've not heard edgelord?
No, I haven't.
Well, that's what they call them when somebody's been a bit like dark or whatever.
Yeah.
But back then, you just were like, oh, dangerous.
Yeah.
And so people would say, and usually it'd be something like, she told me, oh, would you like a sweetie? And I went, no, I have diabetes. So I raped her, or something like that. And it was never funny because rape was... And to the point where there's a club in London where they have in the rules, you cannot use rape as a punchline, because it shouldn't be, which is correct. But back then, people were doing it. I don't think I did it. I remember once doing a joke about it, like bemoaning the comics that did it, and then doing it later on in the set, ironically.
Yeah.
And the review was like, how do you review a show that bemoans it and then uses it? I was like, that's the point, you fucking idiot.
Yeah, he's probably purposely ignored that, if I'm honest.
He just hasn't got it. But also, it wasn't that clear a point I was trying to make. But that's not recorded, thankfully.
Yeah, well, that's it. Well, this is it. To any new up-and-coming comedian potentially listening, they're not.
Yeah.
Stop turning up to gigs with cameras, because like, it's... Also, it's that's the funnest time for me.
You're not having fun anymore?
In comedy. I'm not saying I'm not having fun anymore, but it's definitely, the parameters have changed.
Right.
Into, it's a job now.
Correct.
Back then, it was this crazy, fucking imagine we got this going. And you're with your friends and you're all bad at it, but you're all fucking writing before it.
We're all bad at it.
Come on.
I think I've always been sensational.
Well, I've always thought you were good. I've always thought you were good. And I'm happy to say that.
No, you do. You've got to be. I remember I used to hold the mic with two hands because I would shake too
That's
much.
crazy. I've never seen you do that.
I used to hold
Hello,
the mic
everybody.
because I would shake otherwise. I'd be like, hello, how's it going?
That is adorable. That is proper.
And
It's craft. It's craft.
Folk thought it was like sort of like character-y shtick sort of
Yeah.
thing, but I was like, no, I'm just too nervous to function. I would shake like mad, so I had to hold it with two hands.
There you go. But that can't have been for very long. That must be like the first few gigs, maybe.
Yeah, I'd say like maybe 2 months I did that.
Yeah.
And then I've got
ace.
Yeah, and I started crushing. It is episode 50. Feels like a milestone.
It feels like a milestone.
We've been going over a year, so it feels like we should have got to this milestone before.
That's what I said to you earlier. Week 75, episode 50. You do the math.
Yeah.
I don't know how we've done it. We've definitely been
sense.
going more than 50 weeks.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. But yeah, happy 50th ep. I thought it would be nice on the 50th ep if we took some questions from our patrons.
Yes, so we've done that.
But before we get there,
yes,
just one more normal topic of conversation for the episode before we fire in.
Yeah,
because I wanted this to be on the Patreon episode, and I said to Ailey, I'm going to put it on the Patreon episode, and Ailey called me a shite bag and said, this deserves to be in the public episode. Have you ever, because I really loved our conversation, I was listening to it back the other day, and I honestly, I know you probably shouldn't laugh at your own podcast, but we both were fucking hilarious in the men no men conversation, like the he's trying to fuck you. I was listening back to that and I was going, God, this is fucking really good actually.
Yeah.
So I was trying to think of just other sort of topics or conversations where men and women maybe differ, or like there's a wedge. And I know in my relationship what the wedge is.
Okay.
And I lost recently. Ailey always accuses me of being like a really bad snorer.
Yes.
And I have no evidence. I have no idea if I do or don't.
Yes.
But I just outright refuse it.
Snorers deny.
Yeah, I
Every
outright
snorer
refuse.
I've ever met goes, no.
No, not me.
Because, like, I mean, I'm not even present for it.
Yeah, I know.
There was, I was getting a train on Saturday. Oh, Saturday was a nightmare. I'll not bore people with the admin.
Bore us.
I'm going to bore you with the admin.
Bore us.
I got on a train in Edinburgh at 12 to King's Cross. Got from King's Cross, went straight to my hotel, got the key, then back to King's Cross. So I'm there 10 minutes.
Yeah.
From Key back to King's Cross, down to Brighton, did the Forge. Great, loved it. I then had 4 minutes to get from the Forge to the train.
Back to London.
To get
up
to
a
the
hill.
comedy store. Straight up it. You should have seen. I had to run up this hill.
I couldn't have done it. I would not have made that gig.
Yeah, you wouldn't have.
I wouldn't have.
I fucking nearly didn't. I was running like fuck. And I was like, this is crazy. I had to stop before the top of the hill.
Yeah,
Like, this is mad. On that train back to London, there was a man snoring behind me. And it was so loud. I had headphones in. I heard it over them.
You
and
heard
I was
it over Ludacris.
I was like, I was listening to Move Bitch, Get Out of the Way. Because that was in my heart from running up the hill. I was like, oh, I know what Luda was talking about here. He was trying to make the 8:39 train back to London. So I was like, what is that? I thought it was my seat or something. I was like, what is that groaning noise? And then I took one headphone out. I was like, fucking hell, it's bloody Snorri McGee behind me. It was so loud I recorded on my phone and WhatsApp to send to Laura. I was like, listen to this guy.
So this actually leads me in nicely. Why is it? Like, because it was your instinct as well. So I just flat out refused. Going, no, I don't. I don't snore. Shut up. I don't snore. So that night, she fucking, like a cunning, evil genius.
Yeah.
Waits for me to drift off first. I never drift off first. She's always first to sleep.
Right.
And I remember going, she's fucking up.
She's changed her whole pattern.
She's changed her whole sleeping pattern
in order to finger
catch
you.
me. And catch me, my God, did she.
Yeah.
I have it. Would you like to hear? This is, I think, hysterically embarrassing.
I wonder what it is about snoring that people feel embarrassed about.
I
told you
noise.
before.
The noise.
I do snore, and I'm now comfortable to admit.
Yeah,
I do.
Right. Yeah. Well,
I've
have to know as
snored
well.
myself awake on a plane more than once now.
Wow, you've snored. I've never snored myself awake.
Yeah, I've been like, and I'm like, oh fucking hell, that was a snore that I've woken myself up with there. And
A vigorous snore
like,
has snorted you awake.
Loud.
Okay, I'm up.
Like
I'm up.
a wild beast.
Elbows
Not
the guy
human.
next to you. Sorry, Phil. Sorry, Phil.
Yeah. We chatted
You
before.
acquaintance.
Yeah,
before.
I had to make friends with him in case this happened.
Phil, you might be getting some fucking elbows here if I drift off.
I get night terrors. I might attack you.
It's gonna be bad, Phil.
Yeah.
All right.
So I think maybe 5 years ago, even that would have embarrassed me.
Yeah.
I didn't give a shit the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
2 times I snored myself awake. I was just like, whatever.
Yeah.
I'm me.
Of
I
course.
turned into an old man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I get it.
I am who I at 30 years old. Well, I'm not yet. Thank Christ. Huh?
Yeah, imagine. When are you 30?
Next March. I've just turned 29.
Right.
And I don't feel great about that. That made me sad.
The 29?
Last year, the 20s. I'm fucking.
You're still 22 in my head.
I know. I see. That's what makes me sad. In my head, I'm still the. This is very bad.
The up and coming?
In my head, I'm still the last young comedian in the country.
You're the last
making
king
moves,
of Scotland.
Making moves. I'm not.
No.
There's been so many since me. So many.
Yeah.
Farrelly to name but one.
Yeah.
There's been so many. Chelsea Young. That actually hurt me.
What's that?
Doing a weekend with Chelsea Young, and she says, "I'm 19 now," and I used to be you.
Yeah.
I used to be there when I was 90. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Because yeah,
I don't think I was ever 19. I was 20 or 21
Yeah.
when I started out.
still young, baby.
Yeah. But I'm the same. I still go, hey, I'm the fresh kid on the block.
I was speaking to Chris Forbes about that. Forbes just went, "Hey, we're just a couple up and coming comedians." And I was like, "Forbesy, you're doing a show at the Kings with Judy Murray. You definitely are not an up and comer." Hey, just a couple
Look
up
at
and
us.
coming kids chasing
yeah.
a dream.
It is that, though.
So you have to, I think. But
I did a fucking open spot on Saturday. That was a throwback.
yeah,
10 minutes. I was like, how do you
10
even do
minutes.
that?
I know. 10 minutes is just what is it? What is
Mhm.
it? But anyway, yeah. So snoring.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear Gareth Mutch getting
Obviously,
caught
I
on
want to
tape?
hear you snore.
It,
Laura films me snoring all the time in the morning.
Ailey has in the like when we first started going out, she would film little cute like of me when we first started going out. It's been a while, but she got right back on it. What? I don't think you're ready for this, mate. This is bad.
I think I'm going to be more than...
So 24 hours removed from me just outright denying. Right, I'm going to play it here so hopefully the audio picks up. You ready?
Yeah. Wow. It's like somebody holding the neck of a balloon.
That's exact. Honestly, that is exactly what it is. It's like little bits of air escaping. The best analogy I had was a little baby goat,
Yeah,
but yours is better.
one of my favourite memes of all time is inside of you there are two wolves. One that snores like shh, shh, and the other that snores like me 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 me. It's a little cartoon joke.
Yeah,
Good times.
but that felt really degrading when Ailey went, "So you don't snore, no?" And I went, "Nah," and she just went, and I had to hear the air excreting from a balloon, and I went, "Who's that then?"
Yeah.
She went, "Who's that then?" It's you fucking buffoon.
So there's no video. It's just audio.
I mean, it is video, but it's black darkness.
Right. Okay.
It's not,
Jeez. Yeah.
but it's a black guy.
Yeah. It's not me. But,
No, but it's just darkness.
well, there's no. It's
No proof,
inconclusive.
baby.
Yeah.
Hey, it would be, what's the word? Inadmissible in court.
Not admissible.
Not admissible. Intermissible. What the hell did I even think that means?
I don't know.
It's intermissible.
Yeah.
The new
Your
football
Honour,
team.
this video is intermissible. I think we can all agree. No more questions. Thank you. It wouldn't hold
Much
up.
in war, attorneys at law.
Would not hold up in court.
It wouldn't hold up in court.
Yeah.
You can't see a damn thing.
Could be anyone. Could be me.
Why would it be you? What
It
are you
could
doing
be,
there?
is what
What are
I'm
you
saying.
doing there
I
at
film
fucking
you
4 a.m.?
snoring.
You fucking...
Your fiance pays
Are
me
you
to come
having
in and
sex
film
with
me.
my wife?
No, it's not your wife yet.
That's what I'll stop.
Yeah, Your Honour, it's not even his wife. Case closed. No, I come in and film you both.
Creep.
Your wife pays me to do that.
Not my wife.
She pays me
Right back
to
at you.
come and do that.
How much do you think you get paid to do that? 50?
I don't. I do it mostly for the love.
Yeah.
It's more a passion project for me.
I'm an open spot in the world of filming people snore.
One
doing
day,
it
one day,
for
I
the
hope
dream.
to be doing it. Like with a couple of just up and coming filming people sleeping guys.
That sentence took a whole lot longer than I anticipated it.
There was a lot of thoughts tumbling out my head at once, and I think to arrange the ducks, I eventually got there. But yeah, I want to talk about something very quickly then before we get to the questions.
Yes,
as well.
do it.
So again, it's maybe a difference between men and women thing. We're very much the fucking comedians of the 90s here. But
Good.
Laura has started doing something since she's become a mother.
Sudoku.
No. It's kind of like what I'm thinking is like cryptocurrency for men.
Oh, wow.
She's got this hobby. And I don't know, my mum's on it. I think the second you become a mum,
Oh, my God.
you sort of get into this thing, which is Facebook Marketplace.
Absolutely. Women only in Facebook Marketplace.
She feels it's like an entrepreneur. She's like a wheeling and dealing.
So she's selling on Facebook Marketplace? Or is she buying to sell?
Bit of both.
Wow, that's
She's
cool.
She's mostly buying. She dipped her toe
Yeah.
with the buying, and then she's like, we could sell some stuff.
Yeah.
Like
This fucking
she
kid.
started using the phrase, it's in good nick, more than I've ever
That's
heard in my life.
absolutely
Look at that, it's in good nick.
hilarious. That's
Tenner, good nick.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Come on, look at it. That's in good.
It's in good nick, that. £10.
Gareth, come
£10.
here. What are you doing?
Facebook
Gareth,
Marketplace.
put the
Yeah.
fucking spoon down. Come here. Look at this. Good nick, that.
Laura,
That's a
why
good
do we
nick.
need a crystal wizard? It's a fucking great nick. It's crystal. It's Edinburgh crystal, that. How much? £7.50. They wanted a tenner.
She's buying. I haggled. Of course
Yeah.
I did. So hold on. Laura's bought a crystal
No, that
Oh,
was just
just
amazing.
a
That was
funny
just a
example.
thing that. Okay, it's almost like
between you and me.
Facebook
I see what
Marketplace.
you're doing.
Thank you. It's almost like the middle aisle of Lidl and Aldi, but for whatever your
Yeah.
heart contends for.
Yeah.
Like you can find everything on there. To be fair, but
Have you ever bought anything from Facebook Marketplace?
I reckon I have. I can't think off the top of my head. I've sold more than I've bought.
I went to one with my friend. I bought, well, actually, none of this happened. My friend tried to buy a PS5 on Facebook Marketplace,
Hello.
and he brought me with him because he was scared that the guy was just going to take his money and there would be no PS5.
Yes.
And he gave the guy the money, and the guy handed him a PS5 box, and he put that box in the car. We drove off and we went, well, that actually went. We kind of started chatting ourselves, going, we thought bad of this person just because he lived in a slightly rough area.
Yes.
He's an upstanding businessman, and we now have fucking egg on our face.
I think they're going to get a bit more egg on your face the way this story's going.
I then go home. He goes back, texts me, going, no fucking way. And he sends me a video of him unboxing it, and it's a PS4 in the PS5 box.
Wow.
So he got duped.
But surely you then message the guy and go,
Oh, absolutely.
it's a PS4. So
I'm now out of the equation, though. I was purely muscle.
Yeah, and now things went wrong. The
Yeah.
muscles needed.
I'm out.
I'm out, actually,
You know what?
yeah.
Actually,
I'm
2
actually just an
days of it.
up-and-coming muscle guy.
2 days of
You
it.
want to get a pro for this.
It's back-to-back days. I did the one trip. I'm actually busy, mate.
So then what was the play?
Honestly, I'm pretty sure he went back to the guy and demanded his money back and just gave it back, being like, you thought you'd fucking hoodwink me, sir. But obviously you would know that
And
that
the guy
was not a
gave him his
PlayStation
money
5.
back?
Yeah.
What? That's so.
Yeah. I think he was probably just expecting some sort of like mum that didn't know or something. He must have thought he was like, I'll chance my arm.
Because like your Facebook, I mean, you've got the guy's address really. Because that's
the. Oh, you've got him bang to rights. You do have him bang to rights.
That's the other thing. Laura will sell like some fucking guff we've got in the house for $10.
Yeah.
And some stranger shows up to collect it.
I don't like that.
I'd pay $10 for them to not know where I live.
Yeah, I know. I don't like that. The idea of strangers coming to me.
Some people don't mind it at all. My mum sometimes will say, my mum will message me going, Gareth, have you got any gigs in Glasgow coming up? And I'm like, yeah, why?
Because
she wants me to go pick up. She's like, can you go pick up these lamps in Kirkcaldy? Oh, not Kirkcaldy. That'd be mad. That'd be crazy.
You gigging in Glasgow?
East Kilbride.
Cancel that. I've spoke to fucking J Miles. You're doing Kirkcaldy now, boy.
Thank you. You're doing that. You're going to pick me up some lamps.
My mum's booking my diary. My mum's my manager. Because
you're going to get that. I've told the woman you'll be there. She's nice. Be nice to her. What? Who is it? What's happening?
I've told her you're nice.
Yeah.
I've told her you're a comedian.
Honestly, Laura, when I realised it was ridiculous, it was a Thursday evening. Had my evening off. Me, her, and the baby. We've got to get the baby in. You can't leave the baby.
No.
That's a whole ordeal in itself. Thursday night, driving to pick up a fucking one of those bike machines for 30 quid, and you put your bike on and you can cycle about.
I quite like
then
that.
Just sat in the cupboard now.
See, if you're going to get stuff, that's exciting. You're in the car together as a couple. It's a thing to do. It's nice. I pitched the other day that me and Ailey just go drive by a lake and sleep in the car by a lake. I pitched that the other night for something to do.
What are you talking
something
about?
to do, man. Something to do.
You would hate that.
Yeah, yeah.
We're sleeping in a car.
Yeah, I would hate it.
Why a car?
Better than a tent.
It's not at all.
Isn't it?
No way.
I'd have to make a tent though. I don't have to make a car.
That's you can buy it.
That's solid.
You know, you get a good tent.
Solid
Facebook
Gareth Mutch logic.
Marketplace.
Yeah, but could you build it for us as well, mate? And then just whack it on the top of this car. Because
On
I'm
the
not
top
building
of
it
the
when I'm
car?
getting. I'm not building it when I'm getting there. If I could rock up to a place and there be a tent, I'd sleep in a tent.
Have you ever heard of a little thing going to blow your mind? It's called a campsite.
Huh?
A campsite?
Yeah, but you go to a campsite, but you still have to make your tent.
Sometimes you do. Sometimes there's stuff.
Pre-made tents, bruh.
I reckon that exists in the world, like a pre-made joint.
That is a revelation,
Right?
and I would be fucking bang up for that.
Or like
I'd also kind of like the idea of glamping.
you do. That's probably it, like a yurt.
Yeah, give me a yurt. I'd love a yurt.
I don't think you would.
Fuck off! You don't know me and my yurts.
I do know you. I've been camping with you. I know you don't like it.
I don't like doing any of the stuff, Gareth. I'll give you that every day of the week. I'll give you that.
You were like, you woke me up at like 6 in the morning and be like, "Can we go home?"
Didn't like the change in voice.
That's how you sounded. Please, can we go home?
Go home?
You wanted me up, and I was like, "I'm asleep. I'm fine. I'm not getting up."
It was me and Gus had been for a trek round the water and found our exit path, and we were like, should we go wake up? And I went, well, I'm already the villain of the day. I'm already the villain of the story. What's one more thing?
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I'll give you that, mate. Every day of the week, I hate doing any of the stuff that people would find the fun element of camping.
Right.
Oh, you're collecting sticks and you're...
That's not the fun. That's just the admin that you got to do.
Some people find that fun.
I don't think people enjoy collecting the sticks or setting up the tent.
Are you... What? Of course they do. People love that shit.
No, they
People
don't.
love that shit.
No, you
Foraging?
enjoy the fire and you enjoy being in the outdoors. You don't enjoy...
People do it an awful lot then to not enjoy it.
Yeah, because it's worth all the other stuff.
Some people would probably... I think some people would leave their house, go into the woods, start fires, go home.
Yeah, they do, yeah.
That's
and
their fun.
It's a crime.
That's their...
They're called arsonists. And it's a real problem, particularly in countries like Australia.
But they're having a... That's the fun
Having a
element
laugh. Yeah, but it wasn't the
Should we
collecting
go
the
out,
sticks.
start a couple of fires and come back and
Again,
sleep in our beds?
The admin of committing the crime, I don't think it's the fun part. The fun part is the chaos that ensues afterwards. All
Fucking
the dead
hell,
koalas.
we burnt Australia down, mate.
Yeah, we did it.
Me and Steve, fucking
We
wild
did
one
that.
on Thursday.
Yeah, we've had to move here. Papua New Guinea.
I mean, did you... Papua New Guinea.
That's where they moved to.
Yeah, I suppose.
Where
The
else would you
koalas?
move to? What?
New Zealand?
No, I think koala's purely Australia.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
And Papua New Guinea now.
No.
No.
Well, they maybe took a couple over with them. I
Yeah,
don't know.
yeah.
I don't know what
Smuggled,
Steve and
smuggled.
what was this guy's called? Brido and
Kevin.
Steve. Kevin and Steve.
Kevin and Steve.
They burned down Australia. Took a couple.
We fucking burnt it down, mate.
Right.
Australia.
That's it.
Burnt to a crisp.
Oh my gosh. Right, well, episode 50, we asked our Patreons, hey, do you want to...
straight vodka, by the way.
Yeah, good. We asked our Patreons, and you could become a patron for as little as £3 a month.
Nice. That's
you
why
can
you're
sign
the
up, you get a
fucking
bonus
main one.
episode, you can join us in the Discord, and you could have got the chance to ask us a question like all these people did. I had a look at some of these questions.
Yep. Some good ones.
Yes. Some. A lot of them I don't
A lot
like.
of them were gig related. I was surprised by that. I didn't
Yeah, a
think
lot
there'd
of comedy
be.
stuff.
But that goes to show that maybe they do like when we speak about the
Comedy?
biz.
I think it's more fun to not, but...
You and me don't want to speak about the biz, but the people, Gareth, the people have spoken.
Well, we'll answer some of the questions. Do you remember your first impressions of each other? That comes from Lultala. I am...
You're not going to like mine.
Why?
You're not going to like it.
What?
And I remember exactly what our first impression of you was.
When did we first meet even?
I don't actually know our first meeting, but I had an overall vibe of you for probably about the first 2 years of me doing comedy.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long vibe.
Yeah.
What was it?
That of intimidation.
Right.
Yeah.
I like that.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
I
Why
think
would you not want to intimidate people? I think that's excellent.
But it wasn't
rule
not
by
like
fear.
not like physically intimidating. I didn't like you walk in. I didn't think you were a modest beefcake, right?
Right. Well, I was.
But I won.
Wham levels of stubble.
But when I started, I thought you were like when I say thought past tense, it sounds like I no longer think this,
Yeah, no, that's fine.
which is not necessarily true.
This is a classic Much. You can just tell the story.
I thought you were like the dude.
All right, wow.
Whenever I was gigging, and if you even were just in there, I'd be like, oh fuck, right, don't be shit because Gareth was here.
Wow.
You can't be shit in front of Gareth Wall.
Wow, shit.
Yeah. So I was very intimidated by it. And then I got to know you and it was all fine.
Right, and then it was all fine.
Look at that. I know him now. This is different.
I'm-
The only other person I had that with was two other people. It was Kieran Castler and Liam Withnail.
Wow.
It was the three.
The three
You three
stooges.
You three I went, you can't be shit in front of them. They hold the keys.
Right.
These guys have
It's
keys.
funny the people you think hold the keys.
And I
then you
want
find
a
out
key.
they don't even have a key ring.
No.
Well, this is upsetting. I was going to say, because I was prefixing that, I was like, I doubt we will remember our first impressions of each other.
Oh.
So it's sad that you
Cool.
do, because no idea.
Cool.
I don't remember meeting you at all.
I don't remember meeting you either.
No, but I don't even remember.
Knowing who I was even.
Yeah. I was too busy with the keys, mate.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts.
Yeah. I can't remember at all.
I literally just said when I was gigging and you were even in the room, I would try and find a higher level.
Yeah.
And you've went, who?
Yeah, that's
Who dis?
It's essentially.
New sim, who dis is what you did
Correct.
for me.
Oh, I wouldn't even reply to the text because I don't recognise the number.
Well, that's rude.
Well,
If you don't recognise the number, you always reply with a, sorry mate, new sim, who this?
Nah, not worth my time is what I would think.
Wow. Wow. There you go. Happy 50th.
Sorry, I genuinely don't remember. I don't remember meeting anyone in comedy.
You remember meeting Liam Withnail? I know you
I
did.
remember, because he wronged me.
He wronged me.
That'll happen.
Yeah, because he wronged me.
I'm
Do you remember
very
meeting
much.
Granger? You must meet him.
Nope. Oh, yes,
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
Because he wronged the
wronged me.
industry.
He wronged the industry.
I believe so.
He wronged. That's just great. I remember Liam Withnail because he wronged me,
Yes.
and I remember Robin Granger because he wronged the industry. So basically, what I'm hearing is,
I'm a big justice guy, as you know.
so may I?
Please.
I think I've done quite well
Psychoanalyze.
then. If I've flown under that radar, it
If
means
you're
I
a
haven't wronged
law-abiding
anybody.
citizen, then
I have not
you're not on my
wronged you
radar.
nor the industry, so I'm just going about my day.
Robin, I hope he doesn't mind me saying. He may do.
Absolutely will, and that's why you should.
We met, he was called Robin Vallow at the time.
He was called Robin Val because he really liked him. The lead singer of him was Veal Vallow.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it was.
Wow, that's funny. We were doing Snafu in Aberdeen.
Shout out, what a gig.
And he said, oh, did anyone watch the Big Fat Quiz of the Year last night? And I was like, oh no, I didn't catch all of it. And he was like, all right. And then he went on stage and did a joke that Noel Fielding did on Big Fat Quiz of the Year the night before.
Wrongin'.
Yeah, somebody said, I can't remember who I was with, but he fucking did that joke on. He was like, he just said, did you watch the show? And
heard no and went, well, this will all play.
Yeah, and the person was like, that joke was on the show. And then I went and watched it, sure enough.
Yeah.
So I was like, that little piece of shit.
That little Aberdonian snake.
Yeah. So
that's why he had to change his name back to Granger, because he was drove out of his fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, good.
Ridiculous.
Well, justice served,
Yeah.
I would say. Lol had another question, but there's so many we're going to gloss over it. The next one comes from Mr. R Much 12.
That's Daddy. That's
Why
Daddy.
is it 12? Is that his favorite number?
I can't answer that question.
Okay. Because it's confidential information.
I could answer that question very easily right now, but it would be giving something personal potentially away.
Okay. 12's my
Inches.
number. 12's my number. I love 12.
Really?
Yeah. That's my birthday, though.
No, let's just say this. Every time we've recorded this podcast, you should know the answer to that question.
All right. Okay. Right. What the fuck? Why would you do that?
I'd literally moved it 0-1.
Yeah. You're also being filmed. People can see you. Your dad has asked, hello 2Gs. Very, very formal. It's like when people say,
formal man.
It's like people when they say please at the end of their Google searches.
Nobody does that.
You know, it was an old woman did it, and her
Nobody
son found our
does
Google history. It was like, hello Google, what is the capital of Spain, please? Very wholesome.
That's great. Actually.
I would like to know what you think about Charlie Boy asking for every council building having his bloody portrait up at a fucking cost of 8 million. Hashtag not my gig. He's got a hashtag in.
That's great. Hashtag not my king.
Yeah. So yeah,
great.
King Charles is one. You can get a free picture of him if you want one.
I do have a thought on this.
You do?
I do.
Have you seen the picture, first of all?
Yeah.
His hand's in his pocket.
Yeah. Because, and we all know
Because
why.
of the fingers.
And we all know why. Because he's sick to death of getting bullied about his fucking little sausage chubby fingers.
So don't hide them, man.
Yeah, you've made it way
You got to
more
wear it
obvious.
like armor. You got to.
Yeah.
There should have been him like that,
Come at me.
like a magician, hands in front and saying, "Come into me, look into my eyes."
Here's my thought on it. What is it? 50 million? 80 million?
8 million.
8 million, sorry.
3 trillion. What is it?
Who cares? It's going to be like, what, fucking 70 pence each or whatever. I'm happy to give it. But here's my compromise.
You're happy to give it?
Here's my compromise.
Ah.
Here's my compromise.
What if it was 70p each? Do we get a new fucking hospital?
You got so angry so quickly before I
So
said
pissed off.
anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll give 70 pence for fucking...
If you want a
Hashtag
fucking
not my
portrait of the
king.
king, go buy it yourself, you piece of shit.
Well, yes, okay.
Gammon-headed freaks.
Okay. If we're,
Come on, get your thought
are
out
we
quicker,
going-
because I'm boiling. The kettle's boiling, you got to get it off the boil.
I'm just taking my time.
You
to
take your
try-
time too long for
to
everything.
try-
The kettle's like,
to
woo! Take it off the stove, baby.
Might do some admin. Bash out some emails. No, I was going to do a little joke, but no, I obviously agree with you.
Okay. Do your joke quicker.
Nah, it's all right now. It won't play now.
Okay, sorry about that then. We've got a question.
No, I agree. Fuck him.
Couple from
Stupid old twat.
couple from Fenty here. Shout out Fenty. Both stand-up related. Did you ever write a joke or routine that you were really proud of or excited that just didn't resonate with the audience?
Yes.
Yes, me too. I've got several. There's loads of times where I've had the line that's never, it doesn't get a laugh, and I just keep doing it. And comedians always point, they're like,
Yeah.
I love that. The current one is where I talk about a rescue dog looking at my house, and he says, no, fuck this, where would I play poker with all my friends?
Yeah.
Never, ever gets a laugh.
Yeah, but comedians
Love it.
That's a great line.
Yeah.
I've had a couple of premises that I've never got to work that I've tried a few times. The one that I've tried, I always go back to and try and write, but I can just never seem to get to work. And the one time I've spoke about it on stage, the one time people looked at me like, what? Like, this is a phenomenon in the world. And people looked at me going, huh? was the fact that I listened to fucking whisper videos before going to bed. Like, I thought there must be something in me listening to weird old Irish men putting old Panini stickers in a book to go to sleep.
Yeah.
There must be something funny there. And I just haven't been able to find it. I
think it's the specificity. That's not the word at all. I think it's how specific the thing is that's funny.
Yeah.
That it's like that. And it's finding out that. That's why, and it's as well, this is why people assume that it's a sexual thing. Because it feels like a kink. Yeah. Very much the way you talk about it constantly.
It feels like it should be spoken about with some level of shame.
Yes.
But when people are openly doing this and getting millions of views on YouTube, it's like, well, this should definitely be a secret. Yeah. You've got your face in shot, you maniac. Yeah, what are you doing? Your mother's going to see this.
The old ASMR communities are very insistent. It's not sexual.
Also, do you know what? And also, by the way, the community can no longer stand by that. It's got so sexual out of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it's fucking ridiculous.
Who saw that coming?
There's a Scottish lady's at the forefront of it as well. Scottish Murmurs or something her name is. All of her brand deals are like the same brand deals like Joe Rogan or fucking whatever.
Manscaped.
Yes, because who's listening to these videos? Exclusively
horny men.
She's doing like, guys, this is going to be creepy now. You're going to hate this. Guys, why don't you clean up your balls with the new lawnmower 3.0? And it just as you're watching,
you stop. Don't give them.
Well,
don't give them an advert unless we're getting paid for it.
True.
They'll back every fucking podcast.
Cleave forever.
Their advertising budget is they're doing it on podcasts.
They're doing it, yeah.
I was going to say it's crazy, but I just listen to a lot of podcasts, and there's no money in it, as we've found out.
But and I just found that really funny. So she's now and like every thumbnail's like,
is she a hot girl?
Banana. Oh, is she a hot girl? Mama, please, I'll get her up. You fucking answer it.
Don't get her up because you'll get me up.
Is she attractive? The answer to that question is yes. What did you say?
Nothing.
Scottish mama.
I literally, normally when my jokes don't land in the room, I just clock in my head and go, brilliant. But there, I literally went, unbelievable. I said it out loud. Couldn't hold that one in. It happened on I was on fucking Sloss and Humphreys, and I made an incredible joke, and nobody listening again. I was like, there's two people in the room.
I feel really bad that I didn't listen to that, mate.
That's all right.
It was just because I was searching for like, just scroll there, look at all of those overly sexualized thumbnails and shit.
Yeah, I mean, there's one where she's literally lying in bed with her feet like up behind her.
Couldn't be more like boys.
80s on the phone.
Couldn't be more. Couldn't be more.
Yeah.
So the community can no longer stand by. It's not a sexy thing.
Yeah,
it's definitely a subgenre.
It's pretty horny.
It's very horny now.
Okay, right.
Go to sleep with a big old boner every night.
Hey, if that's wrong,
people
you don't want to
wake up with boners.
Stops you fucking rolling out the bed.
Yeah,
it's like a sundial.
The logistics of it.
Yeah. It's just smart. Don't roll out the bed. Safe. Alan has sent us a load of questions. He also said he doesn't mind being doxxed. I'm still not going to use his full name because
McLaughlin.
There we go. Wow. There we go. Okay. So going down the cheesy 50 route then, because it's episode 50. When you are both 50, where do you see your careers? And what were you cancelled for? Well, he said we're cancelled straight away.
There you go. I actually like that question. If we were to get cancelled, what would we be cancelled for?
Well, I'm kind of doing this as a bit of material at the minute.
Just burn it on here.
I will not. I tried to burn it on here, but it was with Stade and I just couldn't fucking get the story out.
Yeah.
You know who it is.
Yeah, I do know. I do know.
If you were born in the 1950s, what do you think you would have been doing? Well, we would both be 73 if we were born in 1950.
Joining in with the racists.
We'd be so racist.
Yeah,
I'm malleable. I go with the crowd.
That's like your bit. I was just going to say that's literally like your bit. Mob mentality.
I got another bit about this. Yeah.
yeah, mob mentality. I'll do it. I'll be fucking extreme right wing.
The special
for peace.
Genuinely, I'll just agree.
Shout out Doozy. Go see fucking watch Doozy, everybody.
You have 50 minutes to live. What are you doing with your time?
Wank and or shag. I'm busting a nut. It just depends
Everyone
if I'm alone or not.
Everyone says, I'm going to bust a nut.
Nobody says that? I said that because I was like, what a ridiculous thing to
Well,
say.
not like that exact expression, but everyone says, like, the plane's going down. You're like, oh, fuck every stewardess. You just don't do that.
Fuck every stewardess. No, that's
Folk
not.
always say that. You're like, you know, that's not.
Phil next to me is getting it.
I love that as well. It's like jeopardy, like the threat of life no longer existing. That's where you go, oh, well, rules are off. I'm a rapist then.
Yeah. It's like the Purge. That would be like your version of the Purge. If a plane was going down, you know what? I'll fucking say this. If the plane was going down, I'd probably grab an arse. I probably would. I probably would.
Do you know what happens? Not even. What happens when the plane's going down is you're like, fuck, fuck.
I'd probably grab a dick as well, and then I'd probably learn that, I prefer that, and oh, shit.
You probably learn that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Grab the girl's arse, and then grab the guy's dick going, I've been living
Why would you not grab his arse? He's got an arse as well.
I don't like men's arses.
But how do you know?
What weird rule I'm giving.
Yeah.
I
like the dicks,
by
sir. How dare you? Men's arses are hairy. I don't like that.
True.
Not all of them.
Truth?
You can shave them.
Oh, come off.
Wax it.
Come off. You haven't waxed your anus.
What? How do you know? No, I do it every week. I must have told you this.
Seen a little smell.
I cracked. Fuck. Poker face went to shit.
Because it was such a ridiculous lie.
Well, it was the.
You're excited.
How do you not know?
Yeah.
Would tickled myself.
How do you know?
How do you not know? I talk about this non-stop.
How do you
not know? You do it.
You're always the guy in there with
you're
me.
in your sleep. Ailey films it.
Oh, God. How do you not
People
know?
always say that. Hour to live, what'd you do? You're like, I'm fucking. And then it's like, yeah, well, what are you doing with the next 58 minutes?
Yeah. I know, man. No, honestly, what would you do? It's boring answers. I'd probably phone people and be like, I'd let them know I love them.
Right. Why don't you do that now? Who would you phone first, do you think?
Ailey.
Right, phone Ailey now and just say, I just wanted to say that I love you.
Right, so.
And let's see what happens.
100%.
I wouldn't do that in case I survived. I don't need that in my life.
Hello?
Hi, Ailey. I'm just phoning to say that I love you very, very much.
This is terrifying.
It shouldn't be terrifying. I'm just phoning to say that I love you. Just receive the love.
No, am I on the podcast or something? Like, what are you doing?
No, I'm just phoning you to say that I love you.
Nobody just phones somebody and goes, hi, I just wanted to say I love you very much.
I do. I'm doing it now.
Okay, right, okay. I love you too.
Thank you. I've received it.
What are you up to?
Nothing. This is it. Right, okay. I'll see you when you're back, right?
Okay, bye.
Not great for me, that. Not great. That didn't go my way. That did not go my way.
Because like that on the
She
movies.
put her back up so quickly. What is this?
Yeah, I'm on the podcast, haven't I? Knew
Yeah,
it. She knows you.
Yeah, she knew.
In the movies when it's like, I just wanted to say I love you, and the kids are always like, what's going on? But I love you too. We'll see you when you get home. They'll say shit like that.
Yeah.
She
In
just
real
went,
life, we
what's your
proved that.
fucking problem? Yeah.
We have disproved that. She went, ugh, creep.
Yeah, see, I knew that would be the case.
I should probably text her going, you were on the pod and that didn't go great. So
Try it with your mum now.
nah, she knows I'm on the pod.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
saw
yeah,
us walk in, man.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
You proved a theory well. I'm going to say that. You proved.
Yeah.
Was
If I had an hour
theory
left, yeah. So that's a couple from Alan. Let's see. He's got a few more. Okay.
She knew straight away. What would a guy friend do? Why do I just want to... No, stop, guy.
Who should I phone? I'll phone the guy friend and say I love them.
Well, fucking, who's your guy best friend? Fucking...
Don't have one, that's why I've not got married. Don't have a best man. I've thought about this a lot.
You've spoken about it on the podcast before.
I think about it.
No, come on, you deafs do.
Nope.
You deafs do.
No.
No. But you have so many guys in your life, though. Oh, that sounded super gay. No, like you're still very close with old school friends. Sounded like I was floundering.
Well,
you are.
Well, let's talk about this. I'm going to put them on blast. I've been planning a night out with them for months. Sunday, the 9th, coming up. We said, let's meet up. We planned it, honestly, I'm going to say 9 weeks ago, so that we could all make it. And the other day, I messaged in the group, and I was like, what are we thinking then? Well, I'll read it. What are we thinking for next week, lads? Meet somewhere around 1, ? Somewhere near the station?
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Yeah.
I also listed the places, but I don't want anyone to show up.
Yeah.
No reply for 48 hours.
Not a good start. 48 hours?
Nothing. And I was
Crazy.
like, do I post a tumbleweed?
Yeah.
And I went,
Do you know what?
just don't be passive aggressive.
Do you know what meme's always great for that moment? Because I've been there many times. I always deploy a Chandler Bing, looking up going, should I use my powers of invisibility for good or for evil? That's what I always deploy.
That's
that.
not bad.
Yeah.
I'm going to yoink that in now.
I always deploy that.
It's now in my playbook. Nobody replied, and then one of them posted on Facebook that they're having a child. So I went back in and said, congratulations. And then they've all went, oh yeah, congratulations, thanks, yeah, congrats, well done. And I was cheers, and I was like, oh yeah, and I went, whilst I've got you all here,
a congratulatory beer on the 9th, potential.
2 of them have dropped out, and I was like, it's really hard for me to get weekends free.
Yeah.
I know that's fine for you guys, but like I wanted to see you all.
Yeah.
I've planned to have this free for a long time.
Fair.
And some of them still just haven't replied at all. And one of them, I'm not going to say their name. One of them, right? This is shit. It said,
that's his name. This is shit.
We're out for lunch in Edinburgh, so I'll meet you after. Who's we, do you think? I think it's his fucking wife and child.
Yeah.
That wasn't ever the game.
That's not the plan
There's
of
no
the day.
Women.
Or babies. Women
We're
or
trying
babies.
to be fucking toxic together.
Yeah.
Live like we're 16 again.
Yeah, this is not... Yeah, we all have our lives outside of this. This is what
the
this
escape.
is. This is the escape.
We booked in the escape.
Yes, we've booked in the escape. I agree with you fully on that. Maybe it's another guy in the group, though. That's your only hope.
No, I don't think it is.
Oh,
so anyway, that's...
that's a shitter.
So I'm now...
Cullen. Phone Cullen. Telling
Cullen.
you love him. Telling you love him.
He is hungover in altitude at the minute. But I'll do it. He saved in my phone as Ryan Starboy Cullen. Because it...
I'm excited for this.
Bukayo Saka.
Come on. If he doesn't even answer, it's hurt us.
He won't.
He won't. Piece of shit.
He's probably snowboarding, to be fair.
Yeah, if he is in altitude comedy festival.
Or he'll just text me going, what the fuck do you want?
Whose phone goes to this many rings?
Can't take your call right now.
Yeah, we knew that 4 rings ago,
I love
buddy.
you. The other thing is I don't really, so it would be a lie. Right, there's quite a few from Alan there. We're just going to gloss over those because I imagine we're running very slim on time.
We are.
Tweed has asked, what is the best iteration of Scooby-Doo?
Iteration.
You're not familiar with that?
Version?
Sure.
Yeah.
There's different versions of it. It's the fucking cartoon one, though, from like the 70s.
I agree, okay?
Before fucking Scrappy got involved.
You know cartoons way more than I do, so I'm not going to argue with you. But can I just say, without a shadow of a doubt, the most I have ever laughed in my life, and I will never ever get close to this again, was I was stoned as fucking shit. I was high as balls.
Yeah.
And I was lying on this couch with my buddy Ben and Ailey. We were watching the Scooby-Doo movie, like the animated one with Matthew Lillard.
Yes.
Yikes! Right? And I'm high as balls, and see the scene where they dress up Scoob as an old woman to get on the plane. And fucking... So the guy next to Scooby-Doo sounds like a big fucking meatball song. Is pretending to read a newspaper. It's like a decoy.
Uh-huh.
And then he peeks over the newspaper, sees when the guy's not looking.
He eats the sandwich?
He And honest to God, and then the little hidden eyes is the most I've ever laughed. I'm going to send you it after this, and I dare you not to laugh.
Okay, I'll enjoy that.
That's the most I've ever laughed in my life, that moment. So that's my favourite
that's your
iteration of Scooby-Doo.
There you go.
Oh my God.
Then Fenty again, we'll go to other people's. What do you think is the best joke / bit you've ever come up with that made you go, God, I'm good at this?
Probably back my dad Viagra was the first one, and I thought that was like the first bit that I wrote. That was like, this works every time.
The telescope joke is the one that everyone used to say for me when I was coming up.
Yeah.
But I think like in terms of best written would have to be the dog Instagram.
Yeah, for sure.
Which you helped me write.
Did I?
Yeah, at my house.
Oh, fucking A.
Oh
yes, I did. I remember that now. Yes.
Yeah. James has said, if people only had 1 hour-ish to see a show at the Edinburgh Fringe, well, first of all, that's poor planning. Let's say between 6:40 and 7:45, who should they see?
Oh, I see what I think I see what
I
she's
see what
done
she's trying to divide us.
She's trying to divide us. You shan't divide the G's on this podcast.
Let's have a look and see what else is on.
You have to do at least 2 days at the Fringe this year. That's what we're saying. You have to at least do 2 days. Gareth Waugh and Gareth Mutch, separate days.
Yeah. But yeah, it feels like bananas to even have an hour just to kill at the Fringe. If you've got that, I'd say go to a bar.
Yeah.
Just take in the atmosphere.
Food.
Yeah.
Grab some food if you've only got
Some
an
of
hour
those
off.
food trucks are great. Right, let's see shows.
Grab a Bros Bagels. I'm getting paid to say this. Grab a Bros Bagels.
Hey.
Get your hole.
Yeah. Right. Can you search by time? Filter results. By date and time. Enter time range from 6 p.m. until 8 p.m. I'll put. Was that the parameters? I can't even remember.
6.5, 7 or something.
Right. You could see 2 funny feckers.
2 funny feckers.
And it said 2 shamrocks on the poster. So
Yep.
I guess that's 2 Irish people.
Yep.
Let's have a look. The first comic that I recognise will be getting the plug. Page 1 of 19. No good. I don't recognise loads. I'd stop that.
Yeah, I was getting out of breath, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, Andy Parsons.
Fucking hell.
Bafflingly optimistic is at the Pleasance Courtyard, I guess.
Of all the people that didn't deserve that plug, Andy fucking Parsons got it.
Yeah.
Jesus. Go see fucking...
Do you know what? I seen this guy last year and it was the best magic show I've ever seen. Ben Hart, Jadoo. He's at the Assembly George Square Gardens. That's what I would say to go see. It's a bit different, isn't it? Not comedy.
Well done.
If it's comedy, though, it's got to be Parsons.
Us? If it's comedy, it's got to be us.
No, I disagree. Right, Nikki has sent a few, and the chat liked Nikki's questions.
Yeah, okay.
I haven't read them, so
You think what the best couple are, and then is this the last ones?
this is the last one.
Cool. We are running dangerously near the end.
Okay. Favorite weird food combo for me, she says, it's rice and mushy peas. Grim.
That's grim.
I really like a square of Galaxy chocolate with some Thai sweet chili.
This is silly.
Thai sweet chili sensations, Walkers.
That's
In the
fucking
same time.
barbaric.
It's chili and chocolate.
Barbaric.
It's not. It's delicious.
Barbaric.
What's yours?
Weird things that shouldn't go together but do. Honestly, mate, I don't know if I eat anything weird.
You fucking almost certainly do.
I honestly don't know if I do.
What do you eat?
Chicken, like
Yeah.
every day.
You eat chicken every day?
Probs.
Yeah. What iteration of chicken are we talking about?
Any.
Cool.
Honestly,
What a good chat.
I'm sorry. I'll make something up.
No.
Fucking
If you've nothing, you say
and
nothing.
yogurt.
You fucking piece of shit.
I
You just
use
say
the ham
nothing.
as a spoon.
You don't sit and go for ages if you've nothing.
Okay, nothing. Don't do it.
What game do you think you've spent the most hours playing? I know the answer, and it makes me fucking sad and disgusted. There's a game on my phone called Hearthstone that, because it's on my phone, I just play it every now and then, and I've wasted fucking days of my life.
Yeah.
Days.
Yeah, I've got a little darts game where you scroll the fucking screen, and I play that. Oh yeah. Any little gap in my life, that's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
That or Fun Run 3D.
There's one that we can choose to end on, which is, what's the best/worst practical joke you've played on someone or that was played on you, or what mythical creature do you wish actually existed?
Mythical creature do we wish actually existed? Does that mean existed now or just existed in time?
I guess both. I don't know.
See, I would say dragon, but I don't
You
want
like
to be...
dragons to have existed.
Yes, but I don't want to be kicking about in a
That's
world
fine.
with dragons.
You can have your stipulation. That's
Yeah,
fine.
and that's my step.
I would like elves or sprites or something, like if you're in a wood and you see a wee
A wee wood fairy.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it would be quite nice. Like a wee pixie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they might do.
That is nice.
I think that would be, yeah.
And if they made that noise as well, which maybe we hear... They'd be great audience members, being like, get them in the comedy
No,
clubs.
they'd laugh louder. Come on, that deserve more.